$10? $100? $1,000? Why is lighting so expensive and what are you really paying for? In today's episode, we're going to be taking a closer look into one of the most controversial subjects in the lighting industry, pricing. Ever wonder what costs are involved in lighting and why prices range from very cheap to taking a second mortgage out on your home? We'll help you get an in-depth understanding of pricing in our industry by looking at the true cost of manufacturing and distributing a warning light. See if you can keep up with this mathematical roller coaster ride. Let's take a look at one of the most essential products in our industry, the surface mount. The average industry cost for consumers is about $96. So how do we get to that number? Being US assembled, the average production personnel makes around $25 an hour. Well, when you order a light head, you're not just paying for cost of goods. You're paying for three more factors: the overhead, the distribution model, and the profit margins. In case you majored in something more exciting than business finance, overhead covers the cost to operate the business, while the distribution model is how the businesses get their products out to the customer. First of all, many large corporations have massive overhead, forcing their product margins to increase dramatically, often over 60%. And in order to get those products out to market, they are funneled through a 2% commissioned inside sales team who networks with a 2% commissioned outside sales team that communicates with a 10% commissioned manufacturer rep firm that networks with a 25% markup distributor that sells to a 5% commissioned sub-dealer that eventually ends up to you, the customer, with a final total of $96. Make sense now? Good. Well, if we're using the same component parts, it means you must be paying for some hefty overhead. Anything from business offices to fancy corporate cars, shrimp dinners, and beach vacations. Now, when you're out shopping for your next warning light, you'll have a better idea of what goes into that product before it reaches your door. Less than honest business world. It means you must be paying for some hefty overhead. Less than honest business world. It means you must be paying for some hefty overhead. Less than honest business world. It means you must be paying for some hefty overhead.